Hey everyone, I'm Klonoa64 here, and today we are back for some more Klonoa 2, part of the Klonoa Phantasy Reverie Series on Steam. I forgot to mention I'm playing this on Steam with the Xbox One controller, but, you know, that's what the part 2 is for. Anyway, let's continue onwards with more visions. Lalakusha. Oh my god, I got baited. I gotta say, I've already mentioned this before, but the fact that this is remade with a similar, I want to say similar renditions of the Wii versions, like what the visual they were going for, this is actually pretty nice. Very comforting too. I don't know how to explain that part, but just know that it is. Why would they give us this? Like I said, you just have to know some of these areas are just here. If you don't, there's a good chance you'll miss the dolls, or maybe some like more extra hit points, or even some extra lives. Because this game, I'm not gonna say it's too difficult, but it's not quite as forgiving as the first one, to put it simply. Whether you play the PlayStation 1 version, the PlayStation 1 version, the Wii version, or this version. Klonoa 2's is just harder on normal. Pay attention to these later. Anyway. Okay, so basically I also wanted to mention that with the hits, obviously some things don't hit you, and this is just the same case as the first game. However, with Klonoa 2, you only get 3, you hear me, 3 hit points. Get hit, that's a whole heart. But if you get hit 3 times afterwards, well, simply put, Klonoa, he gets exhausted, and it costs him a whole extra Klonoa just to get himself back up and running. There's one hit right there. The thing is that the hard mode is, it's all one hit. If you get touched, you are gone. Now, I don't know if there's anything special about it, like say, oh, you can only take 1 hit, there are no checkpoints or whatever, or anything like that. All I know is that if you get hit once, that's it. At least this game is still like forgiving when it comes to difficulty. Oh frick, I thought I could get him in the background. Wait a minute. Guess not. So, I'll explain some other things about what I'm doing here with Klonoa himself, but I'll get to that once. Ah! I got too close. Frick. Ah! God dang, move! Stop moving! Anyway. Come on, come on, come on! I think one other aspect of this game that I lean towards this more than the first game. More than just because, like I said, the gameplay is pretty much the exact same as the what? Oh, that's you have to jump. It's pretty much the exact same gameplay style as the. I didn't jump in. Oh, I'm not gonna die on the second vision. Wait, hold on, just in case. Oh my god. Dead on the second vision. My god. You could probably tell where this would be going if I started this on hard mode. I low-key am already kind of regretting not doing this on hard mode just because of how hilarious it could be. But I'll just stick with this for the time being. I've made my choice. But there's actually one more thing I do want to mention with Klonoa 2's gameplay, and I'm pretty sure it's the same way with the first game. I don't recall. Okay. As I was saying, the one thing I wanted to talk about is the wind bullet. The thing that Klonoa shoots from the ring. Or technically that's Lolo? I'm pretty sure that's Lolo anyway. So, how this sucker works is that when you press X or B, you can use either one. You just shoot the wind bullet forward. But this is where it also gets kind of tricky. When you do it off of a jump, like this, if you do off of a jump, you gotta remember that the wind bullet is actually below Klonoa at this point. I'll do this just in case, because there's actually a double thing over here too. But when you do it when you're falling, as you'd expect, like this right here, this is actually a perfect example. You gotta remember where you're shooting with the wind bullet, because it'll go exactly that way. Okay. Let me hit this. There we go. Okay, so as I was saying, the wind bullet's position is exactly where you want to aim at, and not with Klonoa. I know this sounds a bit like a no-duh moment, but believe me, in certain moments, especially with the later visions, you're going to forget. So it's very important to remember that it's about the wind bullet, not the beautiful cabbit you see on the screen. And the very last thing I want to mention, I'll mention here, is that you can actually do some cool animations with Klonoa, whether in the air or on the ground, or in certain scenarios we'll get to in later in the game. Okay, it's not there yet. And these moments can range from either you falling like a deep fall, a scenario where you could be basically rising up from a really high jump. Not necessarily these, because most of these are just twirls. But I mean really high. You'll see what I mean when we get there. Oh frick, I forgot to hit the other one. That's actually crazy. Okay, it still hit it. Can you imagine if that hit Klonoa? Not even freaking just hit him, just hits him off screen, that's basically insta-kill. Or something like that. Oh, frick, I don't think I must have missed some. Oh, man. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Dang, I'm missing another doll too. Frick.
Cristiano, Humorion Seikon Ella. Luya. Il Havinectoren Lua. Rim Spanula. Rim Feront. Mashuperio. What? No, Wim atuyum leon clea. Ira. Lontong senar folus toerna. Ukarana. Wim rapa. Ro. Leon. Eritiumula. Nashi's mafon lag elna belio. Nashetis mafon belio. Tascrur quandelio adulatan. Adulatan. Tascrur dam mepa. Zemtem wofeps figuna belio. Al sufana lo. Luya, Wimuelis. Lishtia Kuna, Nashizm Seo La Quam Berio. Luya, Lisatanat. Clara. Wimuru Fontan is such a tuyuk ur iroflus.
I forgot to mention how touching the music can be. Like, holy frick. Like, actually, oh my god. But, God, 143 and I was missing this? The worst part about it is, as you can see from the top right count, because the gem count did count from our level playthrough, it won't be a good way to check. It won't be a good way to check how many of these you have to count. You just have to count 150 as you go forward. But I'm mostly going back just for that last also. I'll see you when we get to that point. Bruh. Okay, I also think I have them all now too, so I got best of both worlds here. So we got 150 and the last one. Okay. As I wanted to mention earlier, the cutscene features, not only did they give you the ability to skip the cutscenes altogether, they also give us the ability to speed them up to a specific section of the cutscene, which we may or may not like. So, you know, it's kind of interesting that they have that on there, and it's a very welcome addition since it is strictly optional anyway, so, ow! And the next part, we'll continue on with the next vision, Claire Moa Temple. So, this is Tourist Force on. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay insane, stay natural fueled, stay tuned to Just Radio Live, and of course, stay dreaming. But most especially, stay warm!